Hey everyone, it's Mike from Destinations to Travel. In today's video, we're taking a look at the My Disney Experience app, which is really the Walt Disney World app, but they chose to give it a different name for some reason. Specifically, we're going to be looking at two things: linking your party members and booking lightning lanes. Now, there are a lot of other things you can do with the My Disney Experience app, including booking dining, mobile ordering food, checking wait times, and so much more. But if we were to dive into every topic in detail in this video, it would be about 12 hours long. So if you want to see a guide to any other specific topics within the My Disney Experience app, drop a comment below and let me know. So obviously the first thing you're going to have to do is download the app. So head to the App Store or whatever else your phone has and look for this app right here. So once you have the app, the next thing you're going to have to do is either log in or create an account. Keep in mind, this is Disney, so there's a good chance you already have an account. Whether you've signed up for Disney Plus or Marvel or ESPN or anything else under the Disney umbrella, you're probably already going to have an account. But if you don't have a Disney account or you just want to create a new one for this, just click Looking for Username Login and then click Create an Account. Obviously, you'll then be prompted to enter all of your information and your new account will be made. Once your account is made, you'll have to connect with the rest of your party. If each member of your party doesn't have their own account, they'll have to either create one or you can simply add a guest if you're going to be the one controlling their plans. To do this in the app, you click the sandwich menu in the bottom right corner, then scroll down to click Profile, then click Family and Friends List at the top of the screen. From there, you click Add a Guest, and you'll be presented with a few options. To add a guest that you will control the plans for, click I'll enter their name and age. Then enter the required information, which is just the name and age. Leave I'll manage all plans for this guest checked, and click the Add Guest button at the bottom. You'll see this guest has been added to your family and friends list, and you can now do things like add them to dining reservations or book lightning lanes for them. If you want to link with a guest who already has their own account, you can enter their name and age just like we did in the last step, then check Share Planning with this guest. You'll be prompted to enter their email address that is attached to their Disney account. When you click Add Guest, they'll be sent an email with an invitation to connect to you. Once they accept, you can refresh your app and they'll be added to your list. You're going to want to connect with your Destinations to Travel agent as well. This will allow them to book dining or make lightning lanes for you. In fact, if any other members of your party have their own account, you're going to want each of them to connect with your Destinations to Travel agent. That way they can modify plans for your whole group. Of course, if you're the one controlling the plans for your whole party, you won't have to worry about that. In that case, this is where we have to go to the Disney World website. The website allows you to change some settings that the app simply doesn't. You can access the site on your phone, but I prefer to use my laptop. Quick detour, the first thing you should check on the website is your visibility settings. You can find these in the Account Settings tab. Checking these two settings will just make it easier for everyone in your party, including your Destinations to Travel agent, to get connected, especially if you want any of them to search for you instead of the other way around. Now, in the Family and Friends List tab, you'll see there's an Edit Settings button next to each member on your list. When you click that, you'll see a few options you can toggle on and off for that specific member. You can allow them to view and modify your plans, view your Disney PhotoPass photos, make plans for guests you manage, or remove them from your list. If you want your Destinations to Travel agent to make any plans for you in the app, you'll have to make sure that first option is toggled on for them. And if you want them to manage any plans for the rest of your party as well, you'll have to turn on that third option and select the guests in your party. And of course, be sure to hit save when you're done. Okay, now that you and your party are all linked up, let's talk about lightning lanes. You can't actually book lightning lanes until you get closer to your park visit, and the specific window depends on the details of your vacation. If you have park tickets and a Walt Disney World Resort hotel stay booked, you can book your lightning lanes up to 7 days before you check in for your resort stay. If you just have park tickets though, regardless of what kind of park ticket, you have to wait until 3 days before your park visit to book your lightning lanes. Now, there are also several different types of lightning lanes. The top tier is Lightning Lane Premier Pass, which gives you one-time access to each available lightning lane experience in one park for 1 day, without having to pick specific times to experience those attractions. This is obviously the most convenient, but it's also by far the most pricey, ranging anywhere from $129 to $399 per guest. Then there's Lightning Lane Single Pass. This is a pass you purchase for one specific ride, and it's only available for the most in-demand attractions at Walt Disney World. At the time of this recording, those attractions are Tron Light Cycle Run and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train at Magic Kingdom, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at Epcot, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and Avatar Flight of Passage at Disney's Animal Kingdom. And these attractions are always changing with the opening of new ones across Walt Disney World, so be sure to ask your Destinations to Travel agent what they are right now. So the only way to get Lightning Lane access to these attractions is by either purchasing Lightning Lane Premier Pass or by purchasing a single pass for that specific ride. And of course, the prices of those single passes will vary, but I've seen them range anywhere from $12 to $24 per guest. And again, this is a one-time use, so you're paying that price to wait less for one very popular ride one time. That's not to say it's not worth it, I just want to make sure it's clear. And finally, we have Lightning Lightning Lane Multipass, and this is probably what you're thinking of when you think of Lightning Lanes. Multipass allows you to book up to 3 attractions once your window opens. Once you use a Lightning Lane, you can then book another one and it continues to roll on as long as they're available for that day. There is definitely a strategy when it comes to booking your Lightning Lanes, and we aren't going to get into all of the details today, but definitely ask your Destinations to Travel agent for tips. Or if you'd like to see that in a future video, drop a comment and let me know. For now though, we're focused on how to purchase Lightning Lanes. So back in the My Disney Experience app, when you open the app, one of the first things you'll see is options to purchase Lightning Lanes. You'll notice Multipass and Single Pass are done in the same place, but Premier Pass gets its own little window because it's that fancy. If you click the link for Multi or Single Pass, the first thing it's going to ask you for is a date for which you want to book these Lightning Lanes. It will give you an option to choose up to 3 weeks out, but remember, you can only book up to 7 days before your hotel stay and 3 days before your park visit. It will stop you before you can purchase your Lightning Lane if you try to book further out. So once you've picked your date, it will then ask you to select your park. This is where you choose between Multipass or Single Pass. Of course, if you want, you can absolutely do both. Single Pass is pretty straightforward. Just select the attraction, choose which guest or guests this is for, and then it will allow you to select from any available times that are left for that day. Your Single Pass will default to a specific time, but if there are any other times available for that day, you can always change it. To do this, simply click Modify Time and choose the best time that fits your schedule. Finally, click Checkout Now, make your payment, and you're all done. If you're doing Multipass, the process is very similar except you get to book up to 3 Lightning Lanes. There's also a tier system for each park. You can only select 1 attraction from the top tier and then up to 2 from the next tier. Or if you prefer, you could select all 3 from the second tier, but the popular ones are going to be in that first tier. So let's say you choose Jungle Cruise from the top tier and Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin and Haunted Mansion from the second tier. You're then going to get default times for all 3 attractions, just like we saw with Single Pass. Again, you can modify those times to best fit your schedule. Keep in mind, once you use a multi-pass, you can then book another one, so you definitely want to get at least that first one as early in the day as possible. Again, your Destinations to Travel agent can help with tips on booking Lightning Lanes. And if you'd like to see a video on that in the future, drop a comment below and let me know. But once you've selected your 3 attractions and set your times, click Checkout Now and you're good to go. Obviously, there's a lot of nuance when it comes to Lightning Lanes, so I'll link Disney's frequently asked questions in the description below. And of course, when you do actually use those Lightning Lanes, you're gonna have to go back into the app to book your next one and continue as long as your day goes. Actually, there's another idea. Maybe we should do another video where we actually use Lightning Lane Multipass in the parks for a day, and that way you can kind of see how the flow of the day goes. Let me know in the comments if that's something you would like to see as well. But otherwise, that's it. Now you have your party linked and your Lightning Lanes are booked. Unless, of course, you haven't actually started planning your Disney vacation, in which case you should head to d2travel.com or send us an email at info@d2travel.com. That way you can get in touch with one of our amazing agents and let them take all of the stress out of planning your Disney vacation. And the best part, it'll cost you absolutely nothing extra. And if any of this seemed daunting or complicated, I promise a Destinations to Travel agent will make it so much easier for you. But that's it for us today. Thanks again, everyone, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Destinations to Travel.